So I have been reading this book, Viking Superpowers, Way of Asgard by David Lovegrove. And I am finding it fascinating that most research I've done indicates that the oldest human civilizations arose in Turkey and India based on dating. Now, what's really fascinating is I haven't read the actual epics myself yet, but apparently, according to them, well, that's in my hair. I was just outside weeding. The men and women that constitute the Aesir, Aesir literally means like from Asia. They considered Turkey Asia back then, and they straight up said that the Norse gods came from Turkey, and the original first Asgard was over there. And like the Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge, in the epics, when properly translated, it actually says it was 3 colors, and the gods would travel up it into outer space where the third route was at a meeting place, a council room of the gods at Mimir well. And then what's fascinating is apparently then some of the gods, the Aesir from over there, came to Sweden, showed a local wizard king a lot of amazing stuff, and through tricky mating managed to, they constructed New Asgard there, and there's still 3 hills there to this day covered in runes. And furthermore, the sun shield symbol, oldest symbol around pretty much, one of them, and the author David Lovegrove thinks because often cones of light were shown coming from the sun shields, along with non-human looking men and human looking women under it, saying that a marriage was happening in between the sky and earth. And the sun shield symbols found all the way back in Turkey at some of our oldest places. And Turkey is also the place where the Noah character, though there are older Noah tales in like the Babylonian epics and stuff, was said to have landed the ark around Mount Arafat. And people were trying to track down who the Vanir were originally, and this author thinks, along with his friend Paul Wallace, who's an amazing author too, that the megalithic ruins in Lake Van in Turkey may have been the area of the Vanir. And yeah, it's fascinating. At one point, the Wizard King from Sweden even travels back to the original Asgard and tries to examine them and figure out what they're all about, and he ends up passed out and then up in the meeting place in the sky. And then when it all's said and done, he ends up getting sent back to Earth in something. And yeah, it's just really, really fascinating that everything I've found so far stretches back to human civilization, starting around Turkey and India, or the oldest places we've found so far, and all those places specifically said the gods came down, made big cities, screwed with humans' genetics, and then most of them took back off. So it is a really good book. I'm about halfway through, and as soon as I'm done with it, it will go back to the library.